Relocating to Columbus, Ohio in 2025 is an exciting move. Whether you're moving for a new job, to be closer to family, or a change of scenery. By the way, for those that don't know, I'm Dak Britt, realtor here in Columbus, Ohio. And today I'm going to guide you through the step-by-step process to relocating to Columbus. From finding a new home to navigating the city and settling into your community. I've got you covered with tips to help make that transition as smooth as possible. Let's get started. Finding the right home is tough enough. And on top of that, you're moving to a new city. Picking the right neighborhood is crucial. Stick around and I'll show you how to find the right neighborhood that fits your lifestyle and your needs. When I relocated to Columbus, I knew nothing about the neighborhoods. I wish I had a resource to help me, but now I'm able to guide my clients through it much faster. And their primary concern was finding a neighborhood that suited their growing family. After a few visits and digging into local schools, amenities, and safety ratings, we found them the perfect spot. Just 10 minutes from work and in the perfect school district. You should start by researching neighborhoods online. I recommend checking out websites like Niche, Zillow, and even local forums to get a better sense of each area. But remember, the online info doesn't always capture the true vibe of a neighborhood. Now, have industries like tech, healthcare, or legal services brought you to Columbus? Areas like the Short North are for lively living and urban feel, or Dublin and New Albany for suburban living? You have to think about what's the most important to you. Is it commute to work? Is it school districts? Access to amenities like parks, or overall lifestyle? Once you've narrowed it down, take a drive. It's the best way to see the neighborhood, meet the locals, and see it at different points in time in the day to see if it fits your lifestyle. Once you've got the right neighborhood picked out, the next challenge is to make sure you find the right home. But don't worry, I've got tips to help you navigate the Columbus market and find your perfect home quickly. Now let's talk about finding the right home in Columbus, because the housing market can be quite competitive, and you want to make sure you're ready to jump 2 feet in. Just last month, I helped a client move from Chicago to the Easton area. They were extremely nervous about being priced out in such a fast-moving market, but by starting their search early and getting pre-approved, they were able to make an offer as soon as the right home came up. And we were actually able to negotiate the price below asking. Before you even start seriously looking for homes, please do this one step. Get pre-approved. This gives you a clear picture of what you can afford and makes you a competitive buyer. Plus, you won't waste your time looking at homes that you can't afford. The Columbus market can get competitive, especially in desirable neighborhoods. My advice, if you see a home you love, don't wait. Be ready to put in an offer as quickly as possible so you don't lose out. A skilled local realtor is the best asset you can have when navigating a competitive market. We understand the ins and outs of the city as well as fair pricing. And most importantly, we help you negotiate the best deal possible. So, now that you found the right home, you're probably worried about the logistics of the actual move itself. But don't worry, I've got tips to make that transition as smooth as possible also. Packing up and moving is never easy. Trust me, I've done it a time or two. But I'm going to share some simple strategies with you that will help you transition to Columbus without wanting to pull your hair out. When I moved to Columbus a few years ago, if I'm being quite honest, I underestimated how much the move would entail and how long it would take for me to get settled in, especially when it came to setting up the utilities and figuring out the city itself. But by staying organized and getting help from locals, it ended up making the process a lot smoother in the end than it would have been. Start by creating a detailed moving checklist. Break down the tasks by week and start with the essentials, like hiring movers, setting up utilities, and changing your address. The more organized you are, the easier it'll be, trust me. Take some time to explore Columbus before your big move. Whether you're in the arts or culture or prefer a day at the park, Columbus has something for everyone. Make a list of places you want to check out. Local cafes, grocery stores, parks, and any amenities that you would need regularly. To help settle in, join local Facebook groups or neighborhood forums. These can be great resources for recommendations on doctors, dentists, schools, and other services. Plus, you'll connect with a network that can help you easily transition to your new city. Once you've got settled in, there's one last thing to keep in mind: how to make sure you're in the right place long term. Now that you've found your home and you're settled in, let's talk about making Columbus feel like home for the long run. This last step is probably the most important step, as it truly will make your relocation a success. I can't reiterate this one enough. Columbus has a great sense of community, and there's always something going on. Whether it's the Columbus Arts Festival, farmers markets, or local charity events, getting involved will help you meet new people and feel more a part of the city more quickly. Even if you found your perfect home, it's always fun to explore other areas of the city. Columbus has so many unique neighborhoods, each with its own charm. Exploring new areas helps keep things fresh. Whether through work, school, or local organizations, continue building your network. Columbus is full of friendly, down-to-earth people, eager to help a newcomer feel like they're at home. I hope this guide is giving you some clarity on the relocation process. Moving to a new city can feel overwhelming, but with the right steps and some help from local experts, it can be a truly exciting and rewarding experience. If you're ready to make that move to Columbus, reach out. I'm ready to help you every step of the way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or drop any questions in the comments below. For any moving resources, please reach out. I have a great network. And until next time, take care.